Hello, I'm Carolyn Mube, the Executive Director of Pure Water for the World. Pure Water for the World is a nonprofit organization which has been based out of Rutland for the last 17 of its 20 years. I am thrilled that Pure Water for the World has been based out of my hometown, an organization that is committed to improving the health and livelihood of children and their families in Central America and Haiti. Our goal is to provide clean, safe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene to people living in underserved and rural dispersed places in communities where they lack a toilet and lack clean, safe drinking water. It's hard to imagine living in Rutland where we turn on our tap and expect clean, safe drinking water to come out. We all have toilets, and many of us have more than one toilet in our home. It's hard to imagine that for over a quarter of the population on the earth do not have a clean toilet. And it's hard to imagine that about every 40 seconds a child dies because of the water they drink. It's unconscionable for us living where water is abundant and clean, safe water is abundant as well. We have the systems in place to make sure that the water we drink is safe. 780 million people lack access to clean, safe drinking water, and 2.5 million people lack adequate sanitation. And so imagine if you don't have a toilet, your only option is open defecation, and that's what contaminates the water. So this Rutland-based organization's goal is to provide communities with the ability to improve their own lives. We make the community stronger through capacity building and education. And when I say we, I'm not going down, nor the Rutland staff is not going down and doing it ourselves. We have Haitians and Hondurans that are helping neighbors help neighbors. It's like in our own community, when something happens in our neighborhood, we go out and help those people, and that help is well received. The same is true with what we do. What's interesting in providing clean, safe drinking water, improving the health of children and their families, is the biggest intervention is teaching people how to wash their hands. So more importantly, why to wash their hands, because people don't know that what they can't see on their hands can make them sick. We're taught since we're young by our mothers. I remember the school nurses at Dana and at Rutland High School teaching us hygiene habits. We're told during flu season, on public service announcements on television, you see it in doctor's office, you see it in big places. We're always told to wash your hands. Yet for more than a quarter of population, they don't teach these, they don't have access to health care, so they don't understand what is on their hand that makes them ill. So Pure Water really is, our job is to provide that education so people can understand that their current behaviors make them sick. And we all know how hard it is to change behaviors. If anybody has tried to go on a diet, we know how hard it is not to eat chocolate and not to eat those delicious French fries. So changing behaviors is hard. And that's what Pure Water for the World does. And that's where I think our sweet spot is. We work in really rural dispersed areas where people don't have a toilet, don't have access to clean, safe drinking water, and they don't have access to health clinics. And that's what Pure Water does, is improving the condition of a family in a community. And we have made a big impact in these countries in which we work. I've been with Pure Water for 17 years, and in 20 days I'll be retiring from Pure Water and figuring out what my next chapter is. But I came here today because I really want to thank the Rutland community for supporting us in the last 17 years, and Pure Water will continue to be in Rutland, continue to make its mark internationally. But when the 2012 earthquake hit Haiti, it was devastating. And this community rose up and they supported the efforts in Haiti through Pure Water. And I was so proud of the concerts and the programs that people did to help people who they knew were in stress. So I said it then and I'll say it again. I just thank the Rutland community for all their support for Pure Water for the World. We're a much better organization because of you. I'm proud that with this transition that the board of directors decided that Pure Water is going to stay in Rutland. They're committed to Rutland. And I just thank you. For those who may know me, retirement and Carolyn don't go in the same sentence. I can't imagine not having a passion that fulfills me, and I know that will come. I promised my husband 2 months of just relaxing. And before I retire on June 30th, I try to think of what is scarier than retiring, and I figured it out. It's jumping out of a perfectly good airplane to raise money for an organization that I love. This is all about increasing our impact so we can serve more people, so more children do not die of diarrheal diseases. Diarrheal diseases are the leading killer of children under the age of 5. We get diarrhea, we can take Imodium, we know it will pass. We know it's uncomfortable and it's embarrassing. But very few of us probably feel that it's life-threatening. It is life-threatening. So while this jump is, for me personally, a transition into the next adventure, the ultimate goal is to allow Pure Water to reach more people who really are waiting and wanting to have the tools so they can improve the lives of their family members and their children. If you would like to support this jump, please go to jumpforsafewater.com and make a contribution. I will be indebted for you for supporting this effort. I'm estimating that we'll jump at least 10,000 feet, so I'm trying to raise $10 a foot. And I tell all my friends to please contribute because I don't want to be stranded midair without having every foot paid for. There are probably some people that would like me to be stranded. I do have a friend from Washington State that gave some money, and it says this is for the last 3 feet and the first 2 feet underground. So at least it wasn't 6 feet. Please support the jump. And if that's something you would like to think about, please go to the Pure Water website at purewaterfortheworld.org so you can see the work that we're doing in Haiti and Honduras. And there are many ways that you can get involved. You could go on a trip, you can help in the office, just give us moral support. And again, I thank the Rutland community for all the wonderful opportunities I've had during my professional life. And I look forward to the next chapter. And thank you again. The people I've met and the lessons I've learned from them tell me about what's important in life. It's not stuff, it's not more things. It's community, it's family, it's wanting to have a better life for their children and what it would take for them to do it. Who we really are is without all that other trapping. As I close out my years as executive director for Pure Water, I want to say to all of you, you are the backbone of this organization. You are the ones that are improving the lives of people. Pure Water wouldn't be the organization it is today, but for all your hard work. I'm honored to have worked with you. You have enriched my life in so many ways, and I will miss you. We have strong roots, and I believe that Nicholas will be able to help Pure Water grow those wings so we will be a more impactful organization.
Change doesn't come quickly if it's lasting change, and we're going to maintain those same core values that Carolyn has brought to the organization and has made it so successful.
This is a major transition. What am I going to do? I'm going to jump out of an airplane. It's about a 10,000-foot jump. We will be jumping out of an airplane. I wanted to do something like jumping. And we're trying to raise $10 a foot. Now is the time to do it. Come jump with me.